Everybody, what's going on, y'all? Man, I'm forward. You know what it is. You know what it is. All right, so check this out, right? I want you guys to understand this because I guess a lot of people have a real issue with understanding this, and I can totally get it because at one point I kind of did too. And it's like I've been telling you, you want to learn to attune your body to the cosmos. Now, this isn't hard. You clean up your water. You want to get at least distilled water with added minerals, or get you some well water, because that's what I'm dealing with. Well water, right? Coming from the earth, it's got the natural electrolytes, the minerals, and different things or whatever, right? So check this. Then, like I told you before, you need to get your breathing. Remember, inhale, exhale. Meaning when you inhale, your stomach should be filling up with oxygen, and you exhale and breathe the oxygen out, right? Properly oxygenating yourself. And then remember, I told you the exercise is the exorcism, getting the body hot, getting the blood hot, burning pathogens up, the nasty bacteria. They can't take that hot heat like that, right? It'll kill them off, right? Same thing they tell you, like when you're cooking your food, the fire purifies. Well, that's the body's form of fire. Remember, the body's made of elements, the natural elements: earth, wind, fire, water, air, and the ether. You see what I'm saying? Or spirit, but ether and spirit synonymous. So, also, I want you to understand this too, right? That when you get onto your herbs, those are going to help clean your body out. It's going to get in there. It's going to tune them organs up. Um, big thing when it comes to healing the body and stuff, something to be conscious of. Any disease, I don't care which one it is, it generally starts in the gut. See what I'm saying? So you get with the colon, the root chakra, you get the bowels cleaned out. See what I'm saying? That's an instant frequency raise. Then you might be like me when I found out the dang, like, all right, I got stuff going on with my kidneys and stuff. Boom, you see what I'm saying? So then, boom, I'm hitting them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, you got to do it in a proper order and stuff. But I've been through several full body cleansing and different things, man. And I know for sure that, like, man, what I'm telling you, like, I'm not just making it up. Like, nah, like, this is real stuff. And a lot of this stuff they don't want promoted because they're not getting money off of this stuff. It's natural, it comes from the nature, right? So I mean, they can't really do much with that when it comes to getting the patents and making money off of that type of stuff. And you getting healed and not being sick doesn't make them any money. So yeah, it might sound crazy, but yeah, they literally want you to be sick. The same people who own the hospitals is the same people who own the food industry. So they're feeding you this food, which is really, it's trash, it's garbage. It's not, you can't even call it food. It's chemicals, it's drugs. See what I'm saying? And so that's why people getting sick. Then you go to the hospital and then they're giving you these medicines that don't work either. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying all this stuff, guys, just to get you to thinking on and understand that, look, your body is a cosmos, right? So when you start studying the cellular structure, you will start to see that, oh, okay, yeah, this makes sense. Like each one of these cells in itself, essentially, is a world. So when I was telling you worlds within worlds and rings within rings, you can check back anything I'm saying. When you go into these little tiny cells and you start looking at what they're comprised of, you're like, man, dang, these are cosmoses in themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, they got organs just like you got organs. They got a lymphatic system just like you got a lymphatic system. That cell has to excrete waste just like you excrete waste. Anything that eats and consumes has to excrete, right? So how your cells excrete would be the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is the sewage system of your body. So it's very important, but to keep that lymph moving. You see what I'm saying? But that lymphatic system ain't gonna be moving. You see what I'm saying? If your kidneys is down, if your kidneys is down, that means your adrenals is down. But like I was telling you, before you start messing with any of that, you gotta make sure your colon's straight. So you get the colon cleared out. See what I'm saying? Yo, you gonna keep your lymphatic. If your lymphatic system's running, you can get rid of any so-called disease over time through that lymphatic system, because like I said, your body's made of cells. So cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, organs make up systems. See what I'm saying? I shared this with y'all on through Yaki Awaken's channel when he was telling you that. He's a certified biochemist. So I learned a lot of stuff from him. You see what I'm saying? And then I go back and I do my own research, of course. I'm not just sitting up here taking nobody's word for anything. Like, don't take mine for anything. Do your own research. Listen and trust your body and learn to get in tune with yourself and trust yourself. Doing these exercises daily, like I told you, the meditation, you're going to be able to problem solve much better. You'll be able to think through things. See what I'm saying? Much more calm and much more balanced. The ancients explained that the further you get away from the true self, the center, the source, the more angry and distorted the being is. But when you bring it back or forward, as we like to say, depends on which angle you're sitting at and how you're looking at it. See what I'm saying? When you bring it forward and bring it internally again and get here to the center, the Sushumna, and then you get the consciousness here, you get up here in the Kether of yourself in the crown, and you take this back over, because remember, King Ego took this over from the soul a long time ago, and the soul descends into the body and it gets touched in the Cossacks. See, this is anybody who comes into these physical realms, especially when you live in this Western world, is subject to being separated from your soul and not understanding that, hey, you're not the body. You will become body identified. It's part of the process of coming into the physical world. You become body identified and you will become lost in this. So that's what I'm telling you, that we have to learn to identify with our true self, which is the soul. And when you identify with the soul, you will see that, wow, like consciousness really does pervade this physical body, and there really is a such thing as life after death. So sometimes some of this stuff that we talk about on this channel, like, yeah, maybe it may not do anything right here, right now. It may count more when you cross over. You see what I'm saying? Like, because the biggest difference will be that those who come out of the body and they've never had an out-of-body experience, so they don't know how to move about the astral plane, they'll be swept up. Trust me, I promise you. Like, I've been there on the astral plane plenty of times, run out of current, and there's going to be a larger current. I used to call it an astral current. It will come sweep you up, and it will take you where it wants. I'm telling you now, like, yo, like, see, when you dealing with the other realms, like Devachan, like I was sitting on the Devacanic plane this morning, I'm observing this forest and these beings and these entities. But then when I begin to like start to think about it, then boom, you see what I'm saying? Then I come out of it, it's like, you gotta observe but not be attached. Like, you can't think about what you're viewing, you just view it. It's like, even like there was one time, like, man, y'all think I'm crazy. There was one time where like I seen into the future by a few hours. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting there in the meditation, and I didn't even know it at the time. I was just meditating. I was like, yo, why am I seeing these two people talking? I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, that was kind of strange. So then I end up going to the job, and lo and behold, yo, it wasn't the exact same way that I seen it, but it was in a different room, but it was still the same two people, and they was there. I had no way of knowing that they was gonna be there. So that's what I'm telling you. When you start to get aligned, that doesn't happen all the time, by the way. But just saying though, that there will be times where you be lined up, but the more that those things start to occur, the closer you're getting to the source of yourself. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want to share that with y'all, man, that remember, your body is a cosmos. So what are you putting into it? Are you putting in the natural elements so you can be attuned to the cosmos, so you can peer into that sun and maybe even be able to go through it? Like, yo, real rap, you think I'm playing on the astral plane? You may even be able to go through it. I've been very close. I've been right in the face of it. It was so bright, and I could see a door in the center of it. But as I began to focus on it, it was like boom, like, and then I thought about it, and I was like, damn, I didn't make it through. But I try and do that or whatever, man. You'll be surprised that like there's beings that have been through it, and they'll tell you, and it's very interesting, because some of the other things that I've heard these adepts say, I've seen some of the same stuff, so I know that they're not making it up. You can say whatever you want about it. It's not anything that you can prove, but I'm not concerned or worried about proving it to anybody, because it's just something that you just have to know. Spirit, light, body, y'all, over and out, man. Yo, remember, your body's a cosmos. What are you putting into it? Is it the natural elements? Or are you putting in yellow 5, blue 6, degenerating the cells, thus degenerating your organs? Because cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, organs make up systems. So when you need to cleanse the body, you're going to cleanse the cellular structure, and that is how you rid the body of the bullshit and really advance and elevate your consciousness. Spirit, light, body, y'all. I'm out, man. Wholeness.